Hello there guys, what's up? FatalTQ here, and today we are not really playing, but I'm doing a little tour in the game I play every day pretty much for 8 hours a day. It's Star Wars: The Old Republic. Yeah, and I'm doing a tour of a stronghold I've worked on for a couple of days, actually 3 days in a row. I think I logged in just to place all the decorations in the apartment. I'm not including the time it took me to collect all the decorations, saving up for them and stuff like that. But yeah, finally I finished this already, I think a month, 2 months ago maybe already. But I decided to kind of show it because I mean I didn't know what to do with it. I mean I finished the stronghold, but I didn't know what to do with it. So I was like, I want to show it somewhere, somehow. So this is a video about it. If you don't know what Star Wars: The Republic is, it's an MMO RPG for about Star Wars, and it's before the Clone Wars. It's like 4,000 years, pretty much, a little bit less maybe. And yeah, and it's after the Knights of the Republic. So yeah, and there's some references to the Knights of the Republic series, if you know that game. So yeah, but this is just a Coruscant Stronghold apartment show or tour, and I'm gonna show you the apartment. So this is the entrance. You walk in. This is basically the entrance. That's a little terminal to look at the stronghold. There's 2 Republic holographic projections, I guess, or holographic symbols. Looks pretty cool. They spin around 360 always. There's nothing on the top. This is the entrance area. So a little area when you enter, you have like, you know, carpets, you have little chairs to sit down, little table, some plants over there, paintings. I know they're the same painting, but I don't know. Basically the point was of the stronghold to build. When I built the stronghold, I decided to go with anybody could get all of these decorations, even a free-to-play player could get them, as far as I know, I guess, or preferred player, I guess I should say. Because when I built a stronghold, I was a preferred player. So yeah, you know, paintings, more Republic flags, I guess, yeah, or Republic banners, I should say. You have a nice view of the Coruscant. You can see the Valor class cruiser, the kind of like a Hammerhead Corvette almost. More chairs, more coffee tables. This is the droid. He greets you when you enter, you know. Gets his little table. He sits over. Pretty nice table. Again, carpet. Looks pretty nice. If we go... No, of course, the lighting. Without lighting, it would be pretty dark in this room. If we go this way, we're actually in the whole area. So, yeah, and there's loads of security. As you can see, there's bodyguards everywhere. Republic bodyguards. There's bodyguards everywhere. The whole hallway is full of bodyguards, as you can see. You know, they're defending the doorway. That's their job. 2 more carpets, lights, banners. There's random banners like that. If I remember, this was a resort banner or something like that, but yeah, I don't remember what they meant. But yeah, if you can read Star Wars letters, you know what it means. But if we enter this first room, so this was the entrance, and we go to the right, and this is the Cantina Bar I made, as much as I could make. As you can see, we have a little mailbox over here. We have 2 banners of the Republic, a vent system, exotic plants, I should say, on both sides. We have a nice comfy area to sit down, as you can see. Yeah. Really nice comfy area. We have a coffee table. We have someone over there sitting alone. We have someone over here next to the bar itself. There's stews everywhere. There's a bartender. As you can see, she has a lot of things over there. There's like containers and everything. We have a very nice view of the Republic again, or Coruscant. Another coffee table. That looks pretty nice. Oh, this little nifty device, actually, I do like. I got it when I was a preferred player. And if you can hear right now, I'll be silent for a second. As you can hear, it creates ambient noise. So basically it sounds like there's people over here. So see, if I'm over here, it sounds like there's a lot of people over there. But when you turn around, there's nobody here, which is sad. But yeah. But it's a pretty nice Cantina Bar. I made it as a preferred status player, so that's amazing. Now, if we go to the room, so that's the entrance, and we go forward from the entrance, we go to this meeting area. I've remade this room a couple of times. We have a little computer with chairs, you know. You can look at the galaxy, a couple of planets, you know, you're checking status and everything. Those are called ancient library shelves, or ancient library, but you could consider this whatever you wanted. This could be a server, really. This might be a server. This is a little meeting room I made. Again, another painting, as you can see. A nice view of Coruscant, and of course, as I said, this is the meeting area. A nice coffee chair for the leader, and for other people could sit here, talk about stuff, important stuff, I should say. Some of them could be sitting over here, checking some kind of status of the galaxy and everything. A pretty nice meeting area, I think. Yeah, I remade this room a couple of times, so yeah, this is the end result, I guess. And of course, the bodyguards are defending this room, and there's a companion for some reason, not mine. More banners, as I said, a light. We're gonna go forward now, since this is the way to the neck. This is still the first floor, and if we walk in here, we have two bodyguards again, Republic bodyguards. This is what I call garage slash warehouse. Now I'll show you why it's a warehouse, and that's not because of the shelves, but it is one of the reasons. As you can see, there's loads of shelves. There's a container. I get Republic banners. You know, I'm showing that this is a Republic apartment. As you can see, boxes, containers, more shelves. As you can see, there's soldiers steady here. Sergeant over here is giving them a talk. You know, he's explaining how to do everything. You could go about your business, Sergeant. We have all the computers, all the terminals. You can see everything, the status of the galaxy, what's happening on the planet, all the news, information, everything. You basically see everything you need over here. This is like a command center, you could call. I know in the garage a command center, but it's pretty cool. And this is the reason why it's a garage. It has about, if I remember correctly, it should have 1, 2, 3 speeders on this side, and there's 4 speeders on this side. So it's a garage. So speeder bikes, a swoop bike, a land speeder, a red one, reference to original trilogy. We have just basic speeder bikes, you know, or they're more like swoop cars if I remember correctly. I don't remember the names correctly, but yeah. No, of course, 2 more banners of Republic on the sides. That's the entrance to the garage. As you can see, there's loads of containers over here. That's why it's a warehouse. We're keeping all the supplies here. As you can see, you can actually walk in here. Let me run a little bit faster. It's like a little maze I made. I should decide to turn it into a maze. It's kind of funny. Yeah, all the speeder bikes. This is the swoop bike from Knights of the Republic. Actually, if you didn't know, this is the land speeder. But yeah, more boxes. Loads of containers. It's a maze of containers. So there's containers on the sides. And this is the cool thing. This is a load lifter. Basically, this thing is a mount. You can actually ride it. But what I did is put it over here, and it looks like it's lifting a container. Like, look at this. It looks very fancy. I don't know. I thought it looks cool. To me, it looked cool. So it looks like somebody was working here, picking up the containers, you know, maybe loading them to a truck or something. And, you know, maybe there's a break right now or something like that. So it's kind of cool. So this is the garage area. I decided to kind of turn it into a cool place. That's the initial plan for this place, actually. So I kind of like it. So let's get to the second floor. So there's two ways, left and right. We can use both of the ways. They're pretty much the same, but I'll show you both. So if we go to this side, again we see bodyguards, plants, of course, and we see a lot of Republic banners. But as you can see, those are holocrons, and there are different holocrons. They represent, you know, my character legacy, I guess, like how many planets I visited, everywhere I traveled, I picked up a holocron. So it's kind of cool looking. Kind of looks cool. And again, we have plants, bodyguards, and everything, like always we do. So it's kind of cool. That'll be the next place. So yeah, so pretty nice place. When we go to the other side, it's pretty much the same thing. It's like a copy paste kind of thing, but there are different holocrons. You can see if we walk over here, you can even see a purple holocron, which is pretty cool. That's one purple holocron I have in my collection. So walking upstairs, again, security, plants. I put a lot of plants in this apartment. Pretty happy how it turned out. Now we're gonna walk out, I guess, to... I mean, there's nothing else to show here. There's light over here. That's pretty much all. Again, another view of Coruscant. And here's the balcony, I should say. So you can see more flags of Republic, Galactic Republic. As you can see, plant life, and oh, there's some kind of meeting area here. Look at that, so many soldiers. And we have a commander over here giving them a speech, as you can see. He's talking to them all, so they can all see him. Look at this army, like, yeah. Again, more banners, more plants, and everything. If we go up here, it's a really nice place. You can see the whole stronghold from here. And if we stand over here, yeah, you can see all the soldiers. Like, he's over here, so I would be standing like this. Yeah, you can see all the soldiers, and they can see you, which is important. More plant life. We have a little benches over here, as you can see. And we have a nice fountain. Look at that. A fountain in the middle of the balcony. Looks pretty cool. You could sit down on the bench, just chill out, you know, look at the fountain. So it's kind of interesting and cool. So I like that. I like the soldiers, how I made them. It took me quite a while to place stuff like that because I had to align them specifically. So it was really interested. Yeah, you can run like that. So let's get into the couple of last rooms. So this is kind of like the main area, I should say. I mean, I would call this the command center, but this is not really a command center. But it's the main hall, I guess, or something like that. Again, security is everywhere. The security is tight in this place, in this apartment. So as you can see, you have a nice holograph. Hologram. That's what I was looking for. I don't know why I'm thinking. I was thinking about holocrons for a second. So a hologram of a planet, as you can see. It looks pretty fancy. This thing is pretty cool. When I found it, I was like, wow, this thing looks awesome. So it looks pretty cool. Again, more little shelves. Another shelf over here. This thing is actually to change your character look. You can actually change it on the fly in the stronghold. This is to work on some customizations of your weapons and stuff like that. Armor, weapons, whatever. Another shelf with some random stuff. Another shelf. This is a cargo hold. This is a legacy bank, I guess, or something like that. A GTN and a mailbox. So 4 things in one spot. Pretty cool. Another shelf. Plant life. Exotic plant life, I should say. Oh yeah, there's lights on the top. Again, you have a really awesome view of Coruscant. And we have traders. So you can actually sell some stuff, buy and sell. So yeah, I put them all in this nice line. 2 of the same on both sides, kind of look cool. It's like they're controlling the droids, you know. That was the idea actually. It looks like they're two of these workers are controlling all the droids over here. So yeah. Now if we move on to this part, this is the living area, or the living quarters, as I call them, or whatever you want to call them. Again, we have security. We have, again, stocks of boxes again. They're stockpiled over here because there's no space in the garage, so we had to stockpile them somewhere, so they're even in here. So yeah, this is a nice area. You could sit down with anybody. You could sit down, little coffee table, nice little comfy chairs. You could sit down like this and just chill out. I think I showed you the security. There's 2 lights in this room. 2 more shelves, boxes. Now this room, we're gonna go to this first room. This is a medical bay. As you can see, there's 2 Republic flags over here representing a medical bay, I think. As you can see, medical, there are like beds. As you can see, medical bay beds, I think they were called, if I remember correctly. Again, Republic banners. A little science thingy, I don't remember what it was. A computer, a medical computer, I think it was called. So yeah, nothing special about this room. There's nobody here, but you know, it's still cool. So cool. You'll just use that medical bay when you need it. Basically, that's what it is. We'll go to this second room, then we'll go to the middle room. So the second room is pretty simple. This is the guest room, as I called it. So there's, as you can see, 4 beds for guests. There's a little nice little closets. Yeah, closet. It has a little holocron, a lamp. It looks very fancy. Yeah. Of course, see, we have a nice chair with a table and a computer. Yeah, there's a nice little console or computer. You could work here. You could look at the plans if you want. And you could look at Coruscant again. Looks pretty fancy. And we have a carpet and a light. A different light. Notice this. It's different lights. So, yeah, it's very fancy here. They're the basic beds, basically. Which is kind of interesting. My intention was to build a stronghold and not spend over 1 million credits or even less than that. So this is like the cheapest stronghold you can build. Of course, we have my personal room, I guess. I built it. Again, the same. I do like this closet a lot. This closet looks badass, really. It looks awesome. I like it. That's why I used it twice. It's very fancy. We have 2 little tables next to the bed. Very big bed over here. We have nice little flowers. We have an Astromech Droid. He's basically, you know, when you're sleeping, he's basically protecting you. Remember the scene in Episode 2 Attack of the Clones where Padme was sleeping, R2-D2 was in her room. So this is pretty much the same thing. You know, he's like scanning the room. He's always, you know, being ready if somebody tries to sneak in. You know, maybe like an assassin is here, you know, trying to assassinate you. We have a nice little poster. Again, a different type of light. The same as in the guest room. We have bookshelves or servers. As I said, it could be anything. You can count them whatever you want. Servers, they kind of look like servers, really. Again, a nice chair. A nice comfy chair. As you can see, it's padded and everything. And another computer. So, yeah. And a different type of carpet. I found this kind of an interesting carpet. I did like it. It's Astromech Droid. And yeah. And a very nice view again of Coruscant. So, yeah. So that's pretty much all, guys. That's all I wanted to show you in this stronghold of mine that I built. As I said, it took me 3 days just to put everything together. I changed everything around. Like, you know, I did a lot of work on this. So, hopefully you guys like it. I will show you this. I did finish this stronghold 100% completion. So it's 100% complete. So that's pretty cool. I do like that. So yeah, it's a pretty fancy stronghold. So I hope you like this. I hope you like this, guys. It's pretty interesting. I will be working on another stronghold pretty soon. I'm thinking about I don't know. I'm still thinking which one to get. So I'm still in the process. I didn't buy anything, so I'm still thinking. So yeah, I'll see what I can do. I'm probably, my next stronghold should be cooler. I already have the idea what it's gonna be about. So yeah. So thank you for watching, guys. See you in the next one, and bye.